everybody. Here we are on the WeCrochet YouTube channel and Facebook page. It is a wonderful Wednesday and we are back again. We've got some exciting guests to chat with you today. I'm excited. I'm always excited about our guests because, they become like friends of mine and it's so much fun. But we're here to tell you about something that's coming up this weekend that you don't want to miss out on. So that's why we're here today, to tell you about this great upcoming must-know piece of what's going on, and we want to share it all with you. So as you guys come in, I realize I'm on the wrong tab. As you come in, say hello, tell us where you're watching from, maybe what you're working on. I'll start out. This is the Arden pullover. We'll throw the link right down in the chat for you so you can go ahead and do it. This was from our Big and Little collection. I almost got the two that have baby stuff in it confused. This is our Big and Little collection. So there's the option of the adult sweater like this, and there's a child version as well. So you can match your favorite little, whether it's your own child, your grandchild, your niece, your nephew, or just any, well, maybe not any child, because, there are some boundaries that we should have. But you can go ahead and you can make these patterns to match for yourself or for a little or one or the other or everything else. I love this sweater so much. My son has claimed the child version of colors that he wants me to make for him because he loves the look of this one too. Hi, Mandy. Great to see you today. Hi, Angela. Hi, Pat. Hi, Hal Crochets. It is great to see you guys all coming in and saying hello. Uh-oh. Mandy said she got her hands on some dots hooks. They were just delivered. Haven't made a stitch just yet, but they are feeling amazing in your hand. I know. We love them. Here are my dots hooks up here. Oh, I'm missing one from when I did my tutorial last week. It's somewhere here on my messy table. Oh, there it is. It's in the back. I'll add it later. But those are the dots hooks. If you don't know, they are back in stock over on the website. So you can go and grab them now and get your set or your second or your third or your fourth. We need a lot of hooks, don't we, guys? Right? Okay, I'm going to bring in our guests. We've got two wonderful guests today for you guys to chat with. So let me bring in Veronika. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, Veronika. And let's bring in Hannah. Hi, Hannah.
Hi. Me again.
We've had Hannah on before a couple of times. Hannah is also our monthly featured designer or our designer spotlight. So you're going to want to check her out over on the website. We can put a link in for that. Sorry, Jen, I forgot to pull her overall link. I pulled the pattern she was wearing. That was step number one. But Hannah's patterns are 30% off right now during the month of March. So only like a week and a half left, guys, to go ahead and grab her patterns at 30% off. We also have Heatherly on, no, not Heatherly. Oh my gosh, what am I talking about? We have Twill. Twill is on sale. Oh my gosh, I'm like too many months ahead of us. Twill is on sale for 20% off. And Hannah made, oh, I'm going to mess it up. She made that beautiful new top. What is it? The Mystical
Tee.
Mystical Tee, which is in Twill fingering, but both Twill fingering and worsted are on sale. So you could grab either one of those to make some really great projects. I do want to call out what Veronika is wearing. It is not a new pattern, but it is a new for us pattern. The sweater that she's wearing, I'll let her talk about it, but it is the spicy sweater. It is going up live today on the site. It is going to be in our Capra DK yarn, and it's going live today because we have new colors of Capra DK and Capretta that you're going to want to check out that just launched today. So I don't know if either one of you want to talk about the garments that you're wearing, and then we can jump into why we're really here. But I mean, we're here for crochet, so let's just talk about them.
Oh, good. So good. You go, Veronika.
So yeah, I'm wearing my spicy sweater. I love it because it's got like extra long sleeves, so you can pull it really down. And yeah, this sample is actually made in a yarn that has been discontinued. So this is not the new sample, but I thought this color suits me really well on camera, so I thought I would wear it today. But yeah, the sample has been remade in Capra DK. I think it was the colorway Forage, but correct me if I'm wrong. It's a really beautiful muted green. And it's really, really beautiful. So yeah, when the pattern goes live, it's going to be amazing. I hope people will like it. It's graded from extra small all the way to 5XL. So hopefully it's a versatile pattern for everyone to make and feel fabulous.
Yeah, I love it so much. I mean, to be honest, I was kind of stalking Veronika and I saw her post about the sweater. And then I started looking at it and I was like, that yarn is discontinued. I bet that would look beautiful in one of our new colors. So I went and I was like, hey, it's me. And so here we are. We got her to use our brand new colors of Capra DK. I think you're going to love the colors. They're really beautiful. They really add to the color palette that we have available. So you're going to want to go and check that out as well today because those new colors have just launched. Hannah, you want to tell us a little bit about yours? This is like, when you wear this, I sometimes get like sad because my project is still right here in the bag. We talked about this last time, how I had to rip my entire thing back out. So it's kind of in timeout again for a little bit.
That's fine. It can stay there. It will be there when you're ready. I'm wearing it because we spoke about it the other week, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get mine out. So this is my hawthorn tee, and so bless you, Katelyn has started it, and then it was just, you said it was a bit too big on the body. Yes. So you're going to go again. But the great thing about the construction of this one is it's two rectangles. So you get this V at the front and the V at the back, and you can make the rectangles and they dictate your armhole depth. So you can make it as baggy as you like or as tight as you like, and then you work the body down in rounds. So again, you can make that as long as you like, as short as you like. It's really adaptable. Well, that's kind of my idea for it anyway. So
I totally agree. And I just had to rip back the body part. I still have like the sleeve part that Hannah has there. So it's not like I had to rip the complete sweater apart and everything else, but it was a little bit like sad.
Isn't it, when you did? Oh no.
But that's okay. It's going to be beautiful when it's done. It's going to be one of my next projects to work on so that I can actually get it done for summer, spring and summer this year. We're going to do it, and it's going to be beautiful. So yes, we're here to talk about crochet. Yes, we're here to introduce you to new designers and people in the industry. But we are also here for something very special that these two lovely designers have going on this weekend with some of your friends too, right?
Yeah, lots of our friends.
Yes.
So I don't know who wants to start us off talking about what's going on this weekend and everything else. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my face off so it brings the two of you up a little bit closer, and I'll just pop in and out as we like ask questions and stuff. But go ahead, start talking about what's going on this weekend.
Cool. Shall I start?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So kind of, well, the backstory for this is that kind of, it feels like almost a year ago, like Veronika phoned me and said, Hannah, I've got this idea. I want to do this because everyone keeps asking me about garment making. Everyone's really scared of making garments and what all the technicalities of it and stuff. People are just really frightened, I think, of all this technical stuff, the gauge, the yarn, the choosing the right size, choosing the right pattern, all these kind of things. And we were like, we have so many amazing crochet designer friends. What about if we all get together and we all make some information to share with people and do it over a weekend and invite everyone to join us? So that is kind of basically what we've done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm popping back in already. I am so excited for this because I mean, I think it gives the point, like, even though I've crocheted for years and years and years and years and years, there's still things that you can learn from these designers and just other people who have done it. I mean, maybe I wouldn't have made a mistake with my hawthorn tee if I would have really thought about some things, but it's all these little bits and pieces and tips and tricks that other people do that you can learn along the way to make it successful for you and how you want it to fit. I mean, I've definitely learned that taking your body measurements is great, but I find it even more important to measure like my favorite sweater that I want to wear and then merge those two numbers together to get the fit that I want. Because with ease, with positive ease, negative ease, no ease, it just kind of sometimes plays with your brain a little bit.
Definitely. And like, hand on heart, I had the first garment I ever made, I did not know what ease was. I did not know it was a thing. Like all this stuff is like, how do you know it is what it is until someone tells you? Or you make a massive mistake and then you go, well, why is that not right?
Yeah, you either learn from your mistake or you completely give up. But this is where hopefully we will come in and stop people from giving up and give them all the knowledge and share all our experience together amongst the 11 of us. and give them the knowledge to really crochet garments that look beautiful and fit them really well.
Yeah, I love it. And just so everybody knows, we just did put the link in the chat for you to go and sign up. So why don't you tell us, because we were kind of talking about this before, if they click that link, what is going to happen right now?
They're going to
So
be able to...
right now, at the moment, you are just going to reserve a completely free seat at the Crochet Garments with Confidence Summit that is happening this weekend on Saturday and Sunday, the 25th and 26th. So yeah, not much is going to happen at the moment because it hasn't quite gone live yet. So this is really exclusive sneak peek, getting info out of us. But yeah, if you pop your email address and your name on there, we will email you just in time to let you know all the details and everything you need to know. But at the moment, it's just reserving the free seat for the summit that's happening this weekend.
Awesome. And I mean, in case anybody didn't know, like, you guys are not in the United States, so the time zones are very different. And even in the United States, I mean, we've got multiple time zones. So can you tell us a little bit about how that's going to work? If the time, like, is it based off of the time when each of the lessons come out, or can they watch a replay, or how does that work if the exact time that it's live isn't working out for them?
So we've switched because, as we were saying beforehand, in the UK, we changed our time zone, helpfully, this weekend. How fabulous. So, so we've worked everything out on EST time. So basically, in EST time, we'll start early in the morning on both the Saturday and the Sunday, and we'll be finished by probably like mid-afternoon, I think, won't we, for EST time? So that's kind of then into the evening for us. And the whole idea is that the video, the lesson that has been pre-recorded will run, and then we're going to be treating everyone and inviting them to come and join us in a live question and answer session. And designers that are involved with us may or may not be making guest appearances and answering questions and so on. And so basically, Veronika and I are going to be live for about 9 hours each day, on tap for everybody to come and join us.
Awesome. And so if they sign up, can you tell us, like, where are these lessons going to be? Do they have to also join like a Facebook group? Is this going to be on a website? How is that going to work for people, just so they know?
So there is one page for the free summit. All the information is going to be on there. People will clearly know where to click. So the lessons are hosted on designers' YouTube channels, but we've got the secret links all nicely laid out on the page, so people will know exactly where to go at what time to watch the video lesson. And then we'll be going live for the chats with the designers in all the places. So we'll be everywhere, hopefully. We'll be on Facebook, in our Facebook groups, on YouTube channel, and hopefully the designers will join us on their channels as well. But definitely in Hanjan Crochet community, there will be a link on that page as well. But, you know, if you want to pop Hannah's link there for people to join in advance, they can. That's fine. But yeah, that's where we will be. And the link is going to be on that page as well. So after people sign up, we'll send them an email, and there's just going to be that one link. That's all they need for the entire weekend, just that one link. They don't have to go anywhere else. And everything will just basically go from that one link. They'll know where to go, hopefully.
So let's just say that I already have something planned this weekend. Can I still participate? Can I purchase the class to watch later? How does that work for people who might not be able to watch live?
Absolutely. We have, this is very, very sneaky peek now, we have an option for people to upgrade and get themselves an all-access pass, and that will be available from tomorrow. So if you sign up, you can not only get your all-access pass, but you can get it early, and that will get you lifetime access. So that won't just be them for this weekend, you'll have it forever.
So the moral of the story is click the link, sign up, because you can watch whatever you can live over the weekend. And then if you miss out too much, or you already know you're not going to be there, you'll have the option to go ahead and purchase it so you can watch later. So sign up, click the link, sign up, just get on this, just sign up. Then you know, then you get all the information. I'm just telling you, that's what you should do. I mean, no pressure, but you should go do it. I know. I mean,
I wasn't nervous until now, and I'm suddenly like, oh my gosh, organize this thing.
You're welcome. I mean, I don't know who all of the other designers are, but I can speak from the 2 designers that are here. They are phenomenal designers. I enjoy their patterns. I enjoy what they're doing in the community and everything else. So I think you're going to have a really great time with what you're able to learn. So this is about garments that you're going to talk about. So can you give any kind of insight? I mean, you don't have to tell us everything, but like maybe how many lessons are there going to be? I'm assuming there's 11 since there's 11 designers, but I could be totally wrong. Or can you tell us kind of what they're going to learn if they're signing up?
Yes.
So there is going to be 13 lessons because me and Hannah have been double busy. So yeah, we basically wanted to cover the entire process of making a garment right from the start to finish. So we're going to take you, even before you pick up your yarn and your hook, we're going to be teaching you what to do even before you make the first stitch. Then we're going to take you through the entire process of, you know, picking the right pattern, how to measure yourself. Hannah talks about ease. We talk about different construction styles, how to pick the right yarn for what you want your project to be. We've got lots of tips on working with chunky yarns, and then we'll take you through the process of making a sweater or cardigan. And then that's not where it ends, because we need to care for our garments as well. We need to make them look fabulous and make them look as good as new for as long as possible, because they take quite a long time and a lot of effort to make. So we're going to show you how to properly care for crochet sweaters and cardigans, and how to style them and how to make them fit into your wardrobe and how to look fabulous in those.
I love it. Now, there's a question I want to get to, but before I do that, is this, I think I know the answer, but I'm going to ask anyway, just because, you know, somebody has to. Is this workshop going to work for basically any garment I want to make? For pullovers, for cardigans? I mean, I guess that's really kind of the garments that we're making, but we are talking about like top garments. We're not talking about like necessarily pants or shorts or skirts or anything like that, correct?
Correct. But I would say that in all of the videos that we have, that everything applies to everything. Like, because the whole thing about talking about ease and gauge and all that kind of stuff, well, that's applicable if you're making a hat or gloves. Right. Or like, there's so much crossover, and there's crossover between all of our subjects as well, because as Veronika said, we go right from the beginning to the end, and you find so many things overlap. And it's like so important to get this right that makes this right, that makes, you know, it's like the building blocks, isn't it? Right. And we're also doing stuff about like color work. We're doing like knit look stitches. We're doing how to add ribbing and various other things that are like the bits of the icing on the cake.
Right.
So I think whatever project you're making, you'll get something from this.
Yeah, it concentrates on creating a crochet fabric. If we just say it in that way, you know, there is so much kind of science behind creating a crochet fabric that you're going to be wearing. That's not going to be a blanket that's going to be draped over your sofa. So all these lessons and all the information basically applies to creating wearable crochet fabric, whether, like Hannah said, whether it's a hat or even a scarf. You know, you still don't want like a cardboard wrapped around your neck, do we? So
right.
it's really it's amazing. I mean, I know I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but it's amazing.
So Mandy's comment is, so what aren't you covering? This sounds like a masterclass.
Honestly, when we came up, and the other thing that we should really say is that we have chosen designers specifically for the topic they are talking about. We haven't just basically gone, who are our friends or who's available or anything. We've said, we would like you to cover this topic because you are an expert in it. Right. And they've all gone, absolutely. And they have gone way above and beyond what we ever expected. We were saying this earlier, weren't we, Veronika? They've gone way above what we expected. So there's so much content. And I think it's because everyone is really passionate about the subject that they're talking about. And that really shows in the content that they've given for the summit.
Yeah. And I love that we're able to then ask questions in the Q&A, so we can participate in the class. We can figure out what we know and what we don't know. And then we can come back and we can work as a group with you and with the others in the community to find the answers that we still need to fix or make our first garment or our 100th garment. So that's always wonderful. there was a question from Joey. Is this for beginners, advanced, or somewhere in the middle?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Absolutely everyone. Yeah.
Do you know what?
Awesome.
It's if you there is so many people that say to me, you know, I've never tried a garment and I'm so scared to because I don't even know where to start. Well, we're going to show you this is where you start even before you pick up your yarn and hook. Then you have people that have tried to crochet a sweater before, but it either ended up the size of a tent, you know, or it was too small. So this is for those people. We've all been there. So it's for those people as well who maybe tried before but didn't quite know all the technicalities and maybe gone wrong somewhere. And even for the people that maybe made 100 sweaters before, because I'll tell you now, when I watch some of the content, I'm like, Hannah, did you know this? I'm writing this down.
I know. I did exactly that. We were like, oh, I never knew that. But again, it's this whole thing about like, you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
Until you find it out. And
Until you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I have learned so much from watching everyone else's videos, which
Yeah.
goes
Yeah.
to show that we picked the right people for the right topics, I think, didn't we? Because they've taught us, even as designers, you know, we're both full-time designers and we learn stuff.
Right. And I think that's one of the greatest things about crochet is that because it is an art form, at least in my opinion, I still consider it an art form. You can all kind of have a different variation on how you do it. Slightly different way of how you hold the hook, slightly different way of how you tension something, slightly different way of how you turn your work. And all of those little variations kind of make it unique to you, but it's also something that you can learn from other people because the way that you tension, like when I'm working with really thin yarn, like our curio, I tension my yarn differently than when I work with any other yarn, just because it is so much thinner. I don't know. I feel like I have to have more of like a tighter grip on it or something. But you know, it's all those things that you watch other people's hands, see how they do it, see how they explain it. And sometimes it's just that light bulb moment that finally clicks and you get it and you're successful. So I am 100% agree on board with it. Like, even if you've made a million sweaters, this is going to be worth it just to see what tips and tricks you can pick up along the way. And guys, it's free. Like, you're getting this knowledge for free from these fantastic designers. And then you can go check out all of their patterns that they've made using all of this information to make yourself these beautiful, beautiful garments that you're going to love and want to wear all the time. Because the worst part, just like Veronika said, is you work on this garment and it's too big or it's too small because you can't try it on before it's finished. Like, you can try it on as you go for certain styles of sweaters, but you can't try it on until it's done to know how it's going to fit. And you want to do your best to get it to fit that first time you put it on. There is a question, and if you can't answer it, that's okay. We're going to be respectful of the fact that we are knowing first. Raquel wants to know, can you tell us some of the names of the designers that will be on this weekend, other than you two? I mean, obviously you're going to be there, but if those are the two names you're telling us, we are okay with that.
I don't
We
know.
respect the mystery.
I don't know. It's not long to wait. It's not long to wait.
I think it's only a few hours. And do you know what? If you ask me to name all 11 of us, I don't want to miss anyone. I would probably sit here trying to remember all 11 names, and I would probably get to like number 9, and then I'll be like, who are the other 2? So
yeah. I think what we can say is that it's people from all over the world, and they are crochet household names.
We love it. And again, it's free. Sign up, get on the list, and then you'll find out. And then if you decide, okay, I don't like any one of these people on here, then don't watch it. Like, it's that simple. But sign up so you don't miss out, because I think you're going to be happy with whatever. I don't know who the designers are, but I do know these ladies, and I can say whatever they put together, I'm sure is going to be a phenomenal piece of work when it's all done.
But we also, I think, hope that people will meet new designers in it, because there will definitely be people that people haven't heard of. We've chosen them specifically because they have the expertise in the topic that we need, and we know them as well and trust them. And so hopefully it's a great way to meet new ones as well.
Yeah, I love it. So, you know, one of the questions that didn't come up, but now I'm thinking about, is there so we talked about like it can be used for really any project. You're learning the foundational pieces of information. It is geared towards garments, so sweaters, tops, things like that. Is there going to be a pattern that runs through all of the lessons, or they're just general lessons?
Just generalized. Yeah, just general. We talk about the concepts of things, and
Great.
there's not very much hands-on, this is how you crochet this thing. It's much more
Okay.
about talking about the choosing the right tools, getting the right tools, understanding the knowledge about garment structures, construction, all that kind of stuff.
Awesome. I was just wondering, seeing if they have to start diving into their stash or whatever else. I mean, if you're looking for yarn, I know a really great place over at crochet.com where you can get some really great yarn and some really great hooks, the dots hooks. Veronika, have you tried the dots hooks yet?
No, I haven't. No, I must get some. I
We've got
know.
to
I'm
fix
missing
that.
out.
You are missing out. We have
I
to
am.
take care of that. I know Hannah's tried them.
I love
yeah.
mine. And I've used every single size now.
Oh, you have?
I made this crazy thing for a fancy dress party, and I was like, I'm determined to use the 2mm. I was like, I need to do something small enough to use it.
Yeah, love it. So yeah, the dots hooks are where it's at. People, go check them out. Grab a set for yourself. They are back in stock, and just we're okay on inventory for now. We have more on the way too, but they sold out so fast the first time. I think we'll have them for like a couple more weeks at least. We'll see. But my buyer who orders things for us, she's on vacation, and she specifically told me, do not sell out of dots hooks before I get back. And I was like, challenge accepted. So my goal is on her 2-week vacation that we are selling out of dots hooks. So when she comes back, she has to order more.
I love that.
Is there anything else that we need to tell people about the summit going on this weekend, other than click the link, sign up with your email, and you'll get all the information you need?
Yep. Midnight EST, you'll get everything you need.
Great. And so, okay, so midnight tomorrow, or midnight when?
The beginning of Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be tomorrow is Thursday. So you'll get it then, but the lessons don't start until Saturday and Sunday. So you'll have plenty of time to mark everything on your calendar, because that's what I do. Once I see what time everything is going live, I put in a calendar invite reminder so that it notifies me and gives me the links that I might need or whatever else. So set your calendars so you don't miss out. This is what we do. And how about for you guys individually? What's going on for you guys? I mean, Hannah, I know we're finishing up your designer spotlight month. So one last reminder to everybody, patterns are 30% off for Hand Jan Crochet. They're already discounted. There's no coupon code or anything else. Just throw them in your cart and you can go ahead and purchase those. Do you have anything else coming up that we need to know about?
Hopefully a holiday. I'd love a holiday. That's my next plan. No, I have. So April is going to be some time over Easter with the children, and we're off on holiday. But then preparing for, I've got a blog hop happening in May. That's my next big event. And then a crochet along in the summer.
Wonderful. We'll be here ready to support. We'll tell everybody all about it. Veronika, what do you have going on coming up for either crochet or just anything you want to share?
Pretty much the same as Hannah. So we've got a 2-week school holiday. So the kids will be at home. So we've got a holiday planned as well for the first week, and then trying to entertain them for the second week and not pull my hair out. So there probably won't be much crochet for those couple of weeks, but yeah, we will get back to business after the holidays. And I think it's good timing as well, because this summit has been so intense, getting it all working together and working with larger group of people, and getting all the back end of the websites all set up and everything. So it's been quite full on. So the holiday comes just in time to recover, get some new inspiration from the sea and from the beach and stuff, and then get straight back to it when we come back of holiday.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I want to go to the ocean.
Veronika and I, we live nowhere near each other, but we are both, we've discovered, going on holiday to the same place on the same
No
week.
way! That is crazy. So you're going to meet up?
Definitely.
I hope so. Yeah.
That is awesome. I love it, love it, love it. I do want to say too, we just put the links in for Hannah's designs on crochet.com, but you can also follow her over on her website. Because Hannah is our featured designer this month, she does have a banner at the top of the page that has all of the links to go to her social, like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, I don't know, but there's a bunch there so you can follow along with her. We put the link in for Veronika's website into there, but Veronika does have a couple patterns with us and more coming. I think we just loaded like, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them this past month. So there's a bunch more Veronika. That maybe because we have something coming up with Veronika, you know, later this year. I'm just saying, this is not the last time you're going to see Veronika. But so you can check her out over on her website, or now there's Hannah's website as well, or check them out on crochet.com and see the wonderful patterns that they have too. And don't forget that spicy sweater is coming out today, and it is perfect in our new Capra colors, or just any of the Capra colors. They're all really great. So you can go ahead and make one of your own. Thank you so much for joining me. Please, everybody, go sign up for the summit. You don't want to miss out on this. It's going to be so much information. I am signing up right after we sign off of here so that I don't miss out on it. That's also the great thing about phones and everything now. I can just take it with me wherever I'm going. And this worked out perfect timing for me. This is the last weekend where I have nothing going on before crazy soccer season starts, and we've got like games every day of the weekend and everything else. So I'm going to enjoy my last day. I'm going to call this my vacation, and watch these classes and lessons with all of these designers. I've seen like 4 or 5 or 6 people putting in here, I've signed up. So
Yay.
I will see you guys all there. And I can't wait to chat with you guys with all of our questions too in the Q&A. That's so much fun. So thank you for joining us and sharing. It's always a pleasure to have you. And thanks to everybody else for joining us live or on the replay. You're still cool. We still enjoy you. But make sure you sign up, and we will see you again next week. We do have a bonus video tomorrow for National Crochet Month. So you can join us back then at 5 o'clock-ish tomorrow afternoon Eastern time, 2 o'clock Pacific time. And other than that, we'll be back next Wednesday. I don't know what we're talking about next Wednesday. I only got this far. It's scheduled. There is something amazing next Wednesday. I just don't know what it is right now. So you'll have to come back, and then we'll all find out what it is. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.